Hi, I'm James Tanner, and welcome to Quick Views of Genealogy. This week we're going to look at updated portions of the FamilySearch Photos program, show you some of the newer features and some of the things that you can do with your photos. While I was scanning some photos recently, I found a photo of my uncle in his army uniform, and I decided that I would upload that photo to Family Tree. The one that I have in my file is in a TIFF format, so I'm going to drop it into Picasa, which is a Google program, free download, P-I-C-A-S-A, Picasa. That photo then shows up in Picasa and I can export it. The reason I'm doing this is because the TIFF file, that's the TIF file that I have for this photo, is much too large to upload into Family Tree. So when I export it out of Picasa, it will automatically drop the size of the file and also change the format from TIFF to JPEG. So I'm clicking the export button at the bottom of the Picasa screen. I get a little dialog box here that tells me where I want to store the document. Unfortunately, Picasa creates a folder every time you do this, so you have to be careful where you put in your folders, and you can get quite a collection of folders if you do this, so you might want to delete those folders. I'm going to export that now to a file that I've already created on my desktop. Okay, now it's in the file. You can't see it on the screen, but I'm going to bring that file up. It now knocked it down to a JPEG. It's only 219 kilobytes. It's way, way under the size that needs to be for Family Tree, but it does have the same quality, particularly since all these photos are going to be viewed online on monitors rather than in printed out photographs. You might keep this in mind when you're looking at the photos on FamilySearch Family Tree, that the photos may not be as high a quality as you would desire, or they may be actually better than what you have. It just depends on the way it was uploaded. Okay, I'm going to close that window. Do a little bit of housekeeping over here. I'll pull that photo out of that new file and delete that file that was created by Picasa. I can get rid of Picasa now. Now I'm looking at FamilySearch photos. That's at FamilySearch.org. And you can simply go there by clicking on the Photos link that appears at the top of every page in the menu bar. So you go to FamilySearch.org/photos, or you can go to the website and click on the link. Prominently displayed under My Photos is the upload button. Let me switch back for just a second to the Photos interface. This is what comes up initially in the program, and where you want to go to upload your photos is either click on the Add icon here that's very prominently displayed, or the My Photos icon, link a little bit above that. Both of them will essentially take you to the same place, which is this My Photos window. I can click now on the green button and get a place to add photos. I'm going to add all 4 of the photos that I have on my desktop here, and I'm going to highlight all of those photos and drag them all over at once into the upload window. Within a few seconds, we have 4 different photos viewed, and one new feature is that it is now adding the name of the photo that I put on the photo before I uploaded it. Interestingly enough, if you don't know that, you may have some very strange names for the photos. Now, all 4 of these photos say completed. They're not visible. Very simple way to make them visible is to reload the page by right-clicking or refresh or reload the page. And if you right-click with your mouse, you'll get the images themselves. Now, we could do a lot of different things with these images before they were uploaded. My personal preference is to make as few changes as possible to the original photo so that you can see what the original looked like. There are people, of course, who wish to enhance or change the photos. That my personal opinion is that's not a very desirable practice. I would prefer to have them as they were originally produced. But everyone can make their own decisions in that regard, obviously. Now, you'll notice there are large red exclamation points on each of the photos. That means that those photos have yet to be attached directly to an individual in the program. So we'll do that. We'll click on this first photo over here. And this happens to be an uncle of mine whose name was Marion Peter Overson. And when you get to click on the photo, it moves to their tag photo section of the program. You click on the person and get a little tag marker, and you can move that around and put it up to show the person. And you just start typing their name. In this case, I already have at least one photo of my uncle in the file, and so now I can select him from the list, and he's now identified in the program. I can now go view him in the Family Tree program. So if I go over to the Family Tree program with a link from the right-hand side of the picture, it will take me directly to his tree, and I will see a picture of him, the latest picture of him. Also, all the photos, including the photo that I just uploaded, will be shown as a photo in his, in the collection here. Now, something interesting here just happened. I'm going to go back to the Photos program and go to the People page. The reason I do that is because the People page puts everybody in alphabetical order. Yeah, by their first name, not by their last name, but that's better than nothing. And we have been able to scroll down and find Peter Overson and click on his photos, which will bring up his tagging page. Now, presently, in the last version of the program before this latest update, when you moused over the photos in this view, you would get a little icon in the corner that would let you designate one as the default. The new manual indicates that there will be a little icon to the side of the image where you can do that, select that image as the default. So far, I haven't been able to find exactly how you set up the default, since that new little icon that's shown in the reference guide has yet to appear. So there may be another one of these videos in the future when we get more information and the program changes some more. Okay, once you'll notice here that I have titles on these other two photographs, and I would like to add a title to that one. The title that I had on the photo when I imported it does not carry over, so I don't have that title of the photo showing here. I can go back and click on the image and go back to this tagging screen, and you'll see there's some icons here. It says people, albums, comments, and details, and they're exactly what they are. The people shows the people you have tagged in the photo. The albums show if you've put this in any particular of your albums. You can downlink, and I have one for the Overson family, so I'll add him to the Overson family album. And then I'll have comments, and I don't have any comments right now about this photo, but there's also details, and in that I can put in the detail. I could put his name on it. And add that as a description. Now when I look at that photo in my other views, I still don't have any idea what that is. There's nothing that's showing on the photo. So I go back to the photo here, and I notice up at the top it says click to edit this title, to edit the title. Okay, so let's try that. Marion. And click. Nothing happens to the photo here. We'll go back to look at what happened to the photo. Now I have a title on the photo. So you'll see there's two things. One is the imported title that comes with the photo does not remain with the photo. Second, the description of the photo is not visible unless you go to look directly at the description. And three, you can put a title on the photo directly. There's a couple of other things that we need to look at in this particular view. We'll go back to the tagged person view. If you click on the person's name, you'll see a lot of different choices. First one you can say is the family tree. Second is the person page on family tree. Third is the photos and stories page, and the edit tag and the remove tag. So you can edit this tag, this circle that's on here, and you can remove it entirely if you wish to do so. So there's a way of editing that. By the way, you can only tag and edit your own photos, not anyone else's that have been updated. You should be able to tag additional picture of people that, you can't change the photos or the tags of anybody else's photo, but you can put on tags. You can also remove the tag. Now let's go back to the view, the photos and stories view, for just a second. Here you can view the person in the family tree. You can share the person in a number of different on-site ways of social networking or email. And also there's a new link here that shows related people. It will show you who this person's parents are and their spouse, if they have a spouse, obviously. One more thing before we conclude for this short, quick view. You go to your people view, where you have all of the people alphabetically by their first name. There's a new link here that's called PDF. If you click on that PDF link, the program will create a PDF document wherever you want it to be created on your computer, showing all of these individuals. So here's the PDF document that I just clicked and created. It has 3 pages showing all of my photos. So it's kind of a quick way to look at all of your photos. I suppose if you did that too often, you'd end up with a lot of different copies of that PDF document, however. Okay, well that concludes today's quick view of genealogy on the updates to the FamilySearch Family Photos program. I'm sure there's more that we'll want to share with you, that I want to share with you in the future. Thanks.